Hey, so I'm in psychosis, and I'm visiting my family for the first time in 6 months, and I'm trying to help my grandfather with the grass seed or eat dinner with my family, and I'm running over the conversation in my head over and over again. With the split mind is schizophrenia. So it's a second mind running at the same time for me, and it can embody anyone. So when it's Sarah Michelle Gellar and she's loving my pitch, it's releasing dopamine, which is experienced as a reward, like when you use cocaine or a slot machine. Like it's very addictive. So, but I find like this girl on the internet who draws her hallucinations that it helps when I let it out. So I'm just gonna jump right in, and you don't get a single explanation. You just have to witness it. You stupid bitch, and then they grab her, and we've had the conversation in the graveyard cemetery with Angel. He calls and she has to take this and taps on her Bluetooth. The vampire just stands there for a second, and then hold on 1 second, and she, you know what, kicks its ass, stakes it, whatever. And then we don't see his face though. I've taken care of it. I've actually handled it really well, like very well. I love what I've done. And so then, surprise, we know you're not celebrating this year, but that's tomorrow, and tonight we party. And when it reaches out of the grave, sorry, it's here we go again. Because every season starts with the cemetery, the vampire fight in the cemetery. So it's she goes up and looks at the ring. Buffy's not celebrating this year. There's a reason we're here, and it's because Willow's proposing to her new girlfriend. They've been living in London together for 3 years. She's big city Willow. And have you been drinking? And maybe a little. Something like, God, I love you. She's smart and sexy and funny and cute, and hot, and everything. She's a package, right? So look at the ring, the magic on the lamp. The WB wanted it dark, but I need a little bit of the light for the ring. And then she turns around and drops it in slow motion and says, Anya? And then it's, you stupid bitch. And then the bringers grab her. And she says, you can't scream because we've taken your voice. You can't use magic because ours is overpowering yours. And I've already mortified the fans. It hates the room. It wants the room to suffer. So next we'll rip out their hearts and play badminton with it when it comes down as Half Moon Oz and offers her anything she could ever need. And then comes up and offers a different perspective, which is like no explanations, but like the lesbian thing, the gay thing, with Julie Benz. She looks great with our villain and Angel, no explanations. And then, but she's already had all of that, however this is beefed up, as Warren. And then something she's yet to have a taste of over top of her, as Giles. And we're all enjoying the party, and she can barely make it down the stairs. I'm kind of trembling. I don't know why. And then, maybe I'm nervous. And then so she's got it coming out of her eyes. It pumped her full of it. And then she screams a scream. It's pain. And I call it the root scream of the unheard rape victim because so many men and women don't speak up, right? And so they just do this scream. And then the glamour. And she feels kind of nifty. And I call it Crimson Willow. I am not sure what the crimson is yet. I know it's in the lightning, but it's crimson. And she's a sweetie and teleports the girlfriend out. And then a small speech, and the first evil is back, Buffy. Race you home. And then she teleports out. And then Buffy looks to Sander. And the smoke and the lightning, and she walks out of it at the crater that used to be Sunnydale, and brings it all back, or rebuilds it, recreates it, rebuilds it, I guess. And it's, well, look what I can do, or something. It's like, who knew? Or, would you look at that? Or look at me go, or something like that. The next grand display of power is when the first is clucking off at her, and she says she knows she gets to say it now, and she, the way she says it is so like, this is my trademark, and she says bored now and flicks her fingers at it, and it just bounced out of the dimension. That took more power than bringing Sunnydale back, and so yeah, there's that. And she's not the big bad of this episode. There are 3 episodes of Buffy and then 2 of Angel Apocalypse. Buffy, Angel Apocalypse, Buffy, Angel Apocalypse. There are happy moments. Buffy's happy birthday dream is pretty fun. The blank card, and she walks out of her house and into the library. And we've got, Harmony's here, Cordelia's here. They're in, trademark outfits. Even if they look a little older, the outfits may look a little more mature as well. I'm in the garage because it's just easier. With my old grandparents, they wouldn't really... They get it, but they wouldn't like to hear me say, you stupid bitch. I don't think they can handle hearing that from the basement. So what else did I want to bring up? I handle Nicholas Brendan very well. I do very well with Nicholas Brendan. I hope that he can display this very well. He does drink from a beer bottle. I want him to be able to drink from a beer bottle and then be like, damn, I feel pretty good after drinking from that beer bottle. The water, obviously. And I hope he can handle Anya the first in the 3rd episode. And yeah, I don't know. And I guess I could quickly bring something to attention. Um, Makeup, prosthetics, and CGI. We've merged Caleb, so a regular human. Had to lie to him. Just waited till Allison was a little drunk. Um, and then there was merging the witch, and then merging vampires. So they're definitely a lot more psychotic and evil even. But Angel's twisted, so he's a psycho. He's twisted, and Spike is just big bad rock and roll baby. Like he hasn't spoken to Buffy in 5 years, and the Legion can offer something a little bit larger than love. Uh, if they bring it back, the vial for Marcus, bringing back a human who's died, human death, and that's easy enough for them. But Marcus, Legion, that's different. Legion were created by the old ones. They're their hands here, and the Turrican were guarding an old one. She was born looking like a mortal, and so they left her here, and she created the first vampire. Welcome to the Temple of Blood and Death. He's under her control. I believe you call it Thrall. Kill her. It's one of her allies. Don't attack me. Follow me. He's got like prophecy. The Slayer will bring forth the demon, and the heart of the champion, the chosen one, will be no more, is part of that prophecy. But we can offer her throne to Spike, the vampire god's throne, god of the vampires, whatever it is, which is a lot bigger than Buffy the Vampire Slayer, who doesn't even really love him. But he knew he was Love's bitch, but he didn't. He'd actually drink from the vial, and so it's a lot of fun. It's a good time. Happy endings, kind of. Endings. Completion. Whether it's happy or sad, we're done. It's over. Forever. Until we do a very Xander Christmas or Jake the Vampire Slayer or whatever. Animate a little bit of something on Netflix, which opens anyway. So yeah, that's it. I don't know. I like it. Can't spoil things. Not that it would ever get picked up, but because it's stupid. It's terrible. It's the worst. I'm stupid. I'm the worst. I'm stupid. I'm the worst. But I like it. And then I merge with a vampire with a soul, and I show that what that's like. Suffering, constant suffering. Kind of becomes his new Angel's new. What word was I using? And it's not mission. It's not project. It's like new cause. It's cause. This vampire is his new cause. But we're going to bring the old ones back, and you're not getting anywhere near his jugular. He's Circle of the Black Thorn. He supplied the kittens on poker night, the senior puppets. But yeah, I don't know. And Ethan Rayne, we would deal with him at the end of the comic. He would be resurrected in Reign of Chaos on Xbox. It's co-op, so you got Buffy and Angel team. Then you've got Xander and Sid the Dummy, and then Willow and Giles. He's 17 now in Reign of Chaos. So, and then we've got Faith, or Ada Wong, Separate Ways, the bonus campaign. It's fun. It's a funny game. Spike, look, a tiny puppet man. I believe he's a ventriloquist dummy. And it's like, you didn't remember that? She's got gully and pluck, hasn't she, Spike? And then, yes, I'm sure they're admirable qualities, because he has no soul. He doesn't like Angel. He loves Buffy. But it's like Spike from this dimension, and he's just playing them. And it's pretty cool. I like the game. Yeah, because it's Xander and Sid the Dummy. I think I said that. But it was fun. 3-on-3. Champions. I've also done this whole robot chicken racing thing on Camp Crystal Lake. I've been playing a lot of Deluxe, Mario Kart Deluxe on Switch. So, yeah, anyway, that's it. I hope that I didn't piss you off. I'm not trying to compete or attack anyone, ever. Like, fuck. Like the most non-confrontational person I've ever met. Like, damn. Anyway, that's it. The promo was like, she's walking in a back alley, cash me outside. And then she stops, senses the Slayer, and vamps. Turns around, there's a big fight. And then she says, cash me out, and gets staked, and rip the steak out. And she dusts. And Sarah says, how about that? And then it says, WB's Buffy the Vampire Slayer Netflix original, coming soon, #Buffy Slays Again. So, yeah, that's pretty much it.